What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It's truly appreciated. So it is football season, and Giants open up preseason today by getting a victory over the Detroit Lions, 14-3. Of course, first preseason game, a lot of starters didn't play. Of course, Daniel Jones didn't play coming off of that ACL, man. I'm sure they wasn't going to risk anything with him. So we saw Drew Lock today. Of course, Dexter Lawrence didn't play. Brian Burns, and of course, Kayvon Thibodeau. A lot of the top dogs did not play, but we did see a Malik Neighbors sighting. It wasn't, he was open on one play. Drew Lock missed him there, but it's okay, man. You know what I mean? It's first preseason game. It's okay. Jalen Hyatt played as well. Deonte Banks. A couple of notable guys who we know are starters did get some run there, right? But also, too, man, you have to say, listen, we got a lot of rookies played, man, which I thought was great. Andrew Phillips looked good in that slot, that nickel slot right there defensively. Kid out of Kentucky, he looked good as well. Tyler Nubin, kid out of Minnesota, he looked good as well. So I thought defensive backs, even though there was some concern during camp, was pretty solid, man. I thought they looked good. Deonte Banks came up and made a couple of good tackles, man. He looked solid in that run game. But all in all, man, I liked what I saw from their defensive backs. Now, of course, it's a second team. This is against the Lions, who are one of the better teams in the league. But it was their second team, so, what can you expect, right? But I thought they looked solid, man. I thought they did, and it's something exciting to see because, once again, these are like second-tier guys, right? Your team sometimes is only as good as your 2 and 3 deep guys. What do your backups look like? And even though our whole offensive line did not play today, it was great to see what the backups looked. And I thought the backups looked solid on the offensive line. A couple of guys' names don't come to me. I apologize. But to me, I'm looking for guys that, if Andrew Thomas goes down, John Michael Smith goes down, John Runyon Jr. goes down, Illuminor, he goes down. What does that look like? And I thought they looked pretty good, man. I truly do. Once again, against the second-tier Lions, LV, let's not jump out the window. I get it. But you want to make sure that it's just not a revolving door right there, right? The guys can't even block anybody. And what I thought the offensive line held up well. I thought, Eric Gray looked good, man. He broke out for a 48-yard touchdown run, second-year guy out of Oklahoma. I thought that was good to see. Guys are always going to play better their second year because now they kind of understand the offense. They understand the speed of the league. And so what I saw today is I saw Eric Gray, who understood and knew what to do. He didn't look unsure like he did last year, so that was great to see. Also, too, I believe his name is Tyron Tracy, man. He looked good, man. Out of Purdue, man. He was good, making good moves in and out the pocket, man. Just running the ball really well. Good vision. He looked good. Also, too, another kid, local kid out of Columbia. They call him Turbo Miller. I think that's his name. He looked really good, man, that third and fourth quarter. Really fast back. So I thought he looked great. I mean, of course, I don't think the Giants are going to keep 4 running backs, so one of those guys is going to be gone. Of course, with Devin Singletary, he's going to be pretty much the premier back. But it was good to see, man. It goes to a lot of, some guys can be practice guys and kind of take it from there and see exactly what happens. Who I thought looked great, man. I thought Deontay Johnson, linebacker in the middle, man. He was filling the hole, making a lot of great tackles. Came up with that big sack in the first quarter. He looks really good. You put him next to Okorie, man, I think we got a pretty good linebacking core, man. So, young guy, athletic, fast. I think, Michael McFadden's going to have a hard time keeping this guy on the bench, man. You know what I mean? So he better, look over his shoulder, man, because I think this guy is coming for his spot. So he looked great. Also, too, I thought guys like Jordan Riley looked good in that middle, man. I thought he looked good. Boogie Basham also looked good. With this new, scheme Shane Bowman's bringing in, a new defensive coordinator, I thought the defense looked good. I thought it looked solid in that middle. Like I said, once again, a couple of guys I'm speaking of are backups. So to see exactly what these guys are doing, filling the hole, coming up, and our defensive line looking good, getting pressure, the different blitz schemes and stuff like that he had. I like what I saw from the defense. Truly did. Isaiah Simmons, he was good looking out there. They put him back in corner. Not corner, slot. That's pretty much what he played coming out of Clemson. So he looked good, man, kind of like playing back in his natural position. That's when he got drafted so high, man. When he was coming out of college, He was one of the better defensive players coming out, a Swiss Army knife. But I think Shane Bowen kind of putting him back in a position that he was drafted at and kind of what he played at Clemson, I think we should expect some big things this year from Isaiah Simmons, man. So kind of keep a lookout for that. But I thought I thought it was a great showing by the Giants. I do. I like the new young blood, I want to say, that was coming up, the young guys. And I think, once again, like I stated earlier, your starters are going to be good. You understand how the guys are going to go down. It's 17 weeks in the season. It's a long season. So your 2 and 3 deep guys, you want to see who they are. So that's why, to me, why preseason is important, because you got to see what the backups look like. Because some guys are going to go down, and you don't want to have a situation to where you got 1 or 2 guys that go down and your team just drops off because those second-tier guys and those third-string guys just aren't good at all. And the way this league is, man, guys are going to get injured. That's just what it is. That's the name of the game. So you got to have guys that can come in and kind of hold the fort down until the starters can come. And then that's when you know you got a pretty good football team. And I think the Giants could be sneaky good this year. All right, but listen, we got another game coming up next week. It's the Houston Texans. So let's see exactly how that looks. And hopefully Daniel Jones plays, and we can see that Daniel Jones, Malik Neighbors combination, man, and them doing big things like I've been seeing them doing in camp. Hopefully we can see that live and on television, man. All right, but listen, that's my show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. All right, also, too, if it's your first time coming by, please subscribe to the channel. Also, too, leave comments, because I do respond to comments. All right, that's my show, and I'm LV Live, and I'm out of here, people. Peace.